Hello everyone, welcome back. Today we're practicing 99 sentences about your daily routines. Listen first, then repeat. Let's begin. Morning routine. I wake up at 7 o'clock. I open my eyes. I stretch my arms. I get out of bed. I make my bed every morning. I go to the bathroom. I brush my teeth. I wash my face with cold water. I look in the mirror. I comb my hair. I get dressed for the day. I put on my clothes. I wear comfortable shoes. I check my phone for messages. I go to the kitchen. Let's continue. Breakfast time. I make breakfast every day. I boil water for tea. I put bread in the toaster. I prepare a cup of coffee. I drink coffee with milk. I eat toast with butter. I have cereal with milk. Sometimes I eat eggs for breakfast. I read the news on my phone. I check the weather forecast. I sit at the table. I finish my breakfast. I wash the dishes. Good job. Keep going. Getting ready to leave. I pack my bag. I put my wallet in my pocket. I take my keys. I check I have everything. I put on my jacket. I wear a coat when it's cold. I take an umbrella on rainy days. I lock the door. I leave my house at 8 o'clock. I walk to the bus stop. I wait for the bus. I take the bus to work. Let's continue. At work or school. I arrive at work at 9. I say hello to my colleagues. I turn on my computer. I check my emails. I make a to-do list. I attend meetings. I work on my projects. I answer phone calls. I talk to my team members. I take notes during meetings. I have a coffee break at 10:30. I chat with my colleagues. I go back to work. I eat lunch at 1 o'clock. I have a sandwich for lunch. Sometimes I go to a cafe. I rest for 30 minutes. I continue working in the afternoon. You're doing great. Afternoon activities. I finish work at 5 o'clock. I say goodbye to everyone. I turn off my computer. I take the bus home. I listen to music on the bus. I arrive home at 6. I take off my shoes. I change into comfortable clothes. I relax on the sofa. I watch television for a while. I check my phone. I call my family. I talk to my friends. I browse social media. Almost there. Evening routine. I prepare dinner. I cook in the kitchen. I chop vegetables. I boil rice or pasta. I fry some meat or fish. I set the table. I eat dinner with my family. We talk about our day. I enjoy my meal. I clear the table after dinner. I wash the dishes. I clean the kitchen. I take out the rubbish. I do some housework. I tidy my room. I water the plants. Well done. Nighttime routine. I watch a film or series. I read a book before bed. I take a shower. I brush my teeth again. I put on my pajamas. I set my alarm for tomorrow. I check my phone one last time. I turn off the lights. I get into bed. I close my eyes. I go to sleep. Great work. Let's review some key sentences. Listen and repeat. I wake up at 7 o'clock. I open my eyes. I get out of bed. I brush my teeth. I wash my face with cold water. I make breakfast every day. I boil water for tea. I drink coffee with milk. I eat toast with butter. I check the weather forecast. I leave my house at 8 o'clock. I take the bus to work. I arrive at work at 9. I turn on my computer. I check my emails. I make a to-do list. I have a coffee break at 10:30. I eat lunch at 1 o'clock. I finish work at 5 o'clock. I arrive home at 6. I change into comfortable clothes. I relax on the sofa. I prepare dinner. I cook in the kitchen. I eat dinner with my family. We talk about our day. I wash the dishes. I take a shower. I brush my teeth again. I set my alarm for tomorrow. I get into bed. I go to sleep. Excellent. Now let's try rapid fire practice. Listen to the group, then repeat all together. I wake up at 7 o'clock. I get out of bed. I brush my teeth. I make breakfast every day. I drink coffee with milk. I eat toast with butter. I leave my house at 8 o'clock. I take the bus to work. I arrive at work at 9. I check my emails. I make a to-do list. I attend meetings. I eat lunch at 1 o'clock. I finish work at 5 o'clock. I arrive home at 6. I prepare dinner. I cook in the kitchen. I eat dinner with my family. I take a shower. I brush my teeth again. I go to sleep. Well done! Now let's practice with questions. I'll ask a question. You answer, then I'll give you the correct answer. Ready? What time do you wake up? I wake up at 7 o'clock. What's the first thing you do in the bathroom? I brush my teeth. What do you do after you get out of bed? I make my bed every morning. What do you make in the kitchen? I make breakfast every day. What do you drink in the morning? I drink coffee with milk. What do you eat for breakfast? I eat toast with butter. What do you check before leaving home? I check I have everything. What time do you leave your house? I leave my house at 8 o'clock. How do you get to work? I take the bus to work. What time do you arrive at work? I arrive at work at 9. What do you do when you arrive at work? I turn on my computer. What's the first thing you check at work? I check my emails. What do you make to organize your work? I make a to-do list. What time is your coffee break? I have a coffee break at 10:30. What time do you eat lunch? I eat lunch at 1 o'clock. What do you eat for lunch? I have a sandwich for lunch. What time do you finish work? I finish work at 5 o'clock. What time do you arrive home? I arrive home at 6. What do you do when you get home? I take off my shoes. What clothes do you change into? I change into comfortable clothes. Where do you relax at home? I relax on the sofa. What do you prepare in the evening? I prepare dinner. Where do you cook? I cook in the kitchen. What do you do with vegetables? I chop vegetables. Who do you eat dinner with? I eat dinner with my family. What do you talk about at dinner? We talk about our day. What do you do after dinner? I wash the dishes. What do you clean after dinner? I clean the kitchen. What do you do before bed? I take a shower. What do you brush before sleeping? I brush my teeth again. What do you wear to sleep? I put on my pajamas. What do you set for tomorrow? I set my alarm for tomorrow. Where do you go to sleep? I get into bed. What do you do at the end of the day? I go to sleep. Perfect. You've practiced so many sentences today. Great job today. You practiced 99 sentences about daily routines. Keep practicing every day. See you next time. Goodbye.
Pronounce faster.